we're not doing it because of the money. This is less than 1% of our revenue, and the revenue is not worth the controversy. But what Mark said is that we believe in free expression, we believe in political speech, and ads can be an important part of that. Where we're really focused, and I think we are leading, is on transparency. We put out an ad library. We now announced a presidential ads tracker, which means that you can see any ad anyone is running who's a political candidate anywhere in the US, anywhere in the world even, if it's not targeted at you. And that kind of transparency we think is really important to people understanding. You also talked about investing in protection. One of the things we talked about on our earnings call just now is the size of the investments we're making, prepared for 2020, working with election commissions all over the world, hiring engineers, using machine, using human reviewers, really doing what we can to make sure people are kept safe.
So when Twitter decides to go the opposite direction, does that make you question your own decision, or you still stand by the fundamental reasoning and transparency that you can bring?
Well, Mark has said on the call that, we've thought about this for years, and certainly we've been thinking about it now. And we fundamentally believe that political ads are an important part of the dialogue and can be important against incumbents, can be important for new views. But we also believe that free expression across the board is something that we stand for as a company. And people all over the world are using that. Certainly politicians are using that. But people are using it, and that's how you see our growth continuing.
Let's talk more a little bit about politicians, because it's going to be a tough year in terms of regulatory scrutiny. Do you worry about talk of the business model being under attack? How do you see your role in educating, particularly those on Capitol Hill, about this?
Well, I think we really have to help people understand that targeted ads and privacy are not at odds. We can do both. So if you're an advertiser, you're the biggest company in the world or the smallest company, and we have 7 million advertisers, 140 million businesses using our services, and you want to show an ad to, women in their 50s, that's me, who live in California, we take the ad, we show it to that person, we give you back aggregated results. We can do very good ads targeting that really makes ads good for people and really helps advertisers reach the right person without violating privacy. And that's something I think we need to do a much better job of explaining.
And indeed, the integration that you're doing at the moment, you talk about the focus on the family of apps, whether it be, of course, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp. You're also looking to put them together in the back end, encrypt them. Do you think this is going to help in terms of ensuring that you do remain one whole business?
Well, that's not where this is coming from. We were doing that before. What we really want to do is use common infrastructure so that we can help build our services, but also make sure the services provide their own unique experiences. Mark talked about this on the call as, one of the things that happened as Instagram was growing is that Instagram's growth is explained by, Kevin and Mike's really amazing product leadership, but also by what Facebook brought in terms of infrastructure, in terms of ads. And we want to continue to do that, support the apps we have in our family, make sure they have what they need to do to continue to serve people around the world.
And support them through commerce as well. Businesses, I know, are hugely important to you. It's not just about the individual, the connecting with your family, it's connecting with business. How are you seeing commerce eventually playing, particularly on the Instagram front?
So I think people are excited about commerce, excited about IG shopping, which is still very early and nascent. What we are is a great platform for people to find things. People discover products they want, services they want. We have done less going all the way down the funnel to where people actually buy and purchase. And those are more nascent products for us, but we're working on them. And we continue to see our role to help people connect. Businesses are using it not just to sell, but increasingly to message. One of the coolest things that's happening on the platform is how many businesses are connecting to people directly on Messenger and WhatsApp. It's pretty cool for a person to have the opportunity to message a business directly and a business to have the opportunity to do that with people.
Is the Libra project important to the commerce part of the business? Are you still fully committed to that project as it stands?
Well, we're definitely committed to it. And as Mark said when he testified, we're not going to roll this out until we have regulatory approval. Most of the commerce efforts have really nothing to do with Libra. That's a separate thing and it's a separate association. Our commerce efforts are things on our own services to help you go all the way from seeing a product you might like to checking out to buying it on our service.